Let's be honest, we've all been there, right? You've been startled or embarrassed or just plain annoyed by your phone's volume doing its own thing. Well, today we are going to fix that. We're diving into an app called VolumeLock, and it is all about putting you back in complete control of your phone's sound. I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're in a library or some other super quiet place, you click on a link and bam, a video ad just screams at you. Or maybe it's the opposite problem. You miss a really important call because your ringer somehow went completely silent. It's such a common frustration, and we're about to solve it for good. And this is the solution. Say hello to VolumeLock. It's this powerful, really elegantly designed app that basically puts you back in the driver's seat. It makes sure your phone's sound levels are always, and I mean always, exactly where you want them to be. No more exceptions. So here's our plan for this explainer. First, we'll walk through the main controls. Then, we're going to set our very first volume lock. After that, we'll unleash some really powerful advanced features, learn how to automate the whole thing with profiles, and finally, I'll share a crucial pro tip to keep it all running perfectly. Let's get to it. All right, let's jump right in. The second you open up VolumeLock, you land here on the main screen. And honestly, you should just think of this as your new command center for all things audio on your phone. And just look at this. Everything you need is in one place. Every single sound channel, from your ringtone volume to your media volume, it's all right here. This is where you set the rules for each one, so no more digging around in your phone's confusing settings menu. Okay, it's time to set our very first lock. Now, to do this, you need to understand the two powerful modes that the app offers. And trust me, this is where the magic really starts to happen. So the difference here is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Locked mode sets a volume, let's say 80%, and it will not budge. No matter what buttons get pressed, it stays there. Then you have range mode, which gives you some flexibility. It lets you adjust the volume, but only within a safe zone that you defined. And this shows you exactly how you'd use it in the real world. You can see the ringer is locked at 83%. It will never be silent again. But the media volume is set to a range between 40 and 84%. That means you can still turn your videos or music up and down as you need to without it ever getting too quiet or deafeningly loud. Pretty cool, right? So now that we've got the basics down, let's take a look at some of the more advanced features that give you even more control. This is especially great if you ever share your phone with, your kids. Oh man, this is such a fantastic feature for parents. If you've ever handed your phone to a child, you know that sudden, heart-stopping moment when a video just starts blasting at full volume. Parental control is the answer to that. And it's super easy to find. You just find parental control right in the settings menu. Turning it on is as simple as tapping this little toggle switch right here. The moment you do that, you're prompted to create a secure PIN, and once that's set, your volume locks are protected. No more accidental, or let's be real, intentional changes from the kids. Now, it's not all just about powerful features and settings. VolumeLock also lets you make the app truly your own. You're not stuck with just one look. You can totally personalize the entire interface. You've got a ton of options here. You can choose from themes like Obsidian or Nebula and pick a font that fits your personal style. You can even set it to automatically switch between day and night modes, which just gives it a really polished, premium feel. Okay, get ready for the wow moment. We've seen how to set manual locks, which is awesome, but the real magic is in making them totally automatic. Just imagine your phone's volume adjusting itself as you go about your day. So the app uses this simple system of profiles. You've got a main profile and a secondary one. Just think of them as home and work. You can set completely different volume rules for each one, like, say, a quieter ringer at the office and a louder one when you're at home. So you've set up your work profile and your home profile, but you don't want to have to remember to switch them manually every single day. Well, guess what? You don't have to. And here's how it works. In the profile management settings, you can schedule your secondary profile. You just set a start time and an end time, and the app will automatically switch between your sound profiles for you. This is true set it and forget it convenience. Okay, last but not least, let's cover the single most important tip to make sure VolumeLock works flawlessly all the time. This is something that affects a lot of background apps, but thankfully, there is a super simple fix. You've probably experienced this before. To save power, our smartphones are often really aggressive about shutting down apps that are running in the background. If VolumeLock ever seems to just stop working out of the blue, this is almost always the reason why. But don't worry, the fix takes about 10 seconds. Inside the app settings, you'll see an option called Turn Off Battery Optimization. Just tap it. Your phone's system settings will pop up. All you have to do is find VolumeLock in the list and change its setting from optimized to unrestricted. This basically tells your phone, hey, this app is important, leave it alone, and it will keep your volume protected around the clock.
And that's it. From setting specific volume ranges to protecting the app with a PIN, to automating your entire day with profiles, you have now truly mastered your phone's sound. No more surprises and no more missed calls.
So now that you know how it all works, there's really only one question left. What's the very first sound you're going to take control of? Is it going to be that crazy media volume for those surprise ads, or is it the ringer so you never miss another important call? Go ahead and lock it in.